What's up, everybody? It's Craig from Eyebolt Games, and I'm going to do a quick video today. As you could probably read by the title, it's my backlog. Now, what happened? I gotta clear my throat. I guess I'm in it. Okay. As Facebook followers know, not so much any other one because I didn't post this. I posted a picture of 4 games at the Skyrim launch that basically are going to be put on hold. Because Skyrim's going to take up so much time, which I have been playing like crazy, and I do enjoy the game thoroughly. So yeah, definitely going to be putting the rest of the games that come out this year on hold. I have Saints Row 3 pre-ordered, I have Zelda pre-ordered, and I'm not even going to be able to play those games until I'm done with Skyrim. At least the main quest. And yeah, but what I did is... pretty much since I started doing the site, my involvement with what I do with the site has gradually gone down because I realized that I'm having more backlog games than normal. And here are the games that are on backlog this year. And now this is for anyone out there who's like, man, I want to do a video game website. I've had backlog games before, but it's usually like 3 or 4 games that I don't get to finish, or maybe I don't like, and I don't finish them, so I won't even consider them backlog. I have so many goddamn games here that I will never finish now, and it's because I own a site, but mainly because of Skyrim, and the fact that I own a site, so now I gotta pick and choose. So here's my backlog for the year, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these games. I'll start with the portables, just because they're not really backlog. I do have time to play portables. Usually when my wife's watching TV or something, I'll tell her that, because I like hide in the cushions, whatever. But, Splinter Cell 3D, putting this on backlog mainly because Mario Land came out. But yeah, this is definitely going backlog. It got shitty reviews, but I actually did enjoy what I played of it. The reality of me going back and playing it, very slim to none. The Mario and Luigi Partners in Time and Bowser's Inside Story. During the power outage, if you watch that video, I did play the Superstar Saga, and I enjoyed it, and so I ended up buying the other 2 legitimately. And I started playing Bowser's Inside Story. I got about 20 hours in, which I guess is almost beating the game. I actually will go back and play this, but it won't be until mainly the beginning of the year. And Super Mario 3D Land, which just came out today, I really hope that I get to finish this. I hope, aka my wife has a lot of TV show she's got to watch, but if not, it will be going on backlog. Surprisingly, this year, all my backlog games usually come from PS3 because I do not play PS3. I'm sorry. I'm not like a 360 fanboy. I just like achievements, and we use the PS3 as a Blu-ray player, so I keep it upstairs and not down in the man room, aka office. But the only PS3 game I got on backlog this year is No More Heroes, and now No More Heroes Paradise. The only reason that it's going to be on backlog is because I've already beaten No More Heroes 1 and 2, so it's kind of hard to justify, out of all these games that I got to play, going back and playing one that I've already played before. Even though I can't really say that because I did just beat Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. But, yeah, No More Heroes is a good game. It's just, maybe because there was such a gap of time between Shadow of the Colossus and Ico and then the remake, and this only had like a 2-year gap, basically, all within each other, 3-year gap within each other completely. To the 360, Deus Ex. I really want to go back and finish this game, I do, but will be put back on backlog because there are games that I wanted to play more. I do like Deus Ex. The game was great. I definitely got more than halfway through the game because I wanted to do that in order to do my review. But I got 22 hours into it, so it was a pretty good game. I'd like to go back and finish it, but we'll see what happens. Catherine, I knew you were going to go on backlog. I knew it. That's why I took a review from one of you, the movie star Kitten. Thank you for that review, by the way. Also, Ball and Nick has a review for Catherine. I like his review. He had some good analogies in it that I appreciated. But I mean, it's a good game, and I did play a little bit of it, not enough to give an informed opinion about it. That's, like I said, that's why I took other people's reviews. It's a unique game, and I'd love to get back to it sometime. But it's one of those things with, do you want to go play this game, or do you want to go and try something new? And sometimes you just go with the tried and true, you know, old formula, blah, blah, blah. So, this game's unique. I would like to go back and play it someday. We'll see what happens. Dead Island. I feel bad about this one because I convinced all my friends to go buy Dead Island. And Dead Island is a phenomenal multiplayer game. Very much in the vein of like Borderlands. It's great. I loved it. Sadly, everybody stopped playing this, and it's not as much fun on your own. Either that people stopped playing it, or the other people just went so far ahead of you that although it's fun to get power leveled, it's not fun to be dragged along, especially if you're joining in somebody's game who's way higher than you, because every time you go and hit something, they annihilate you in one hit. But this game was good. If you have people to start with and can consistently play with, the game's fun. The likelihood of me going back and playing Dead Island is very slim to none, just because I'll have no one else to play it with. Maybe around Christmas I can. I'm saving this one for the last because that's my biggest regret. These are my two biggest regrets of the year. I'll leave that. L.A. Noire. I'm near the end of L.A. Noire, actually. I think I'm on Arson Cases, which is the last segment of the game. L.A. Noire was an awesome game. Very unique game. Very sad that Team Bondi's studio got shut down. However, they're somehow making a new game. I don't know that. But anyways, I don't know how that works. This game was great. I'm so close, I believe so close to the end I could actually go back and beat this game if I wanted to. So that won't stay on backlog for very long. Same goes with Duke Nukem Forever. I actually stopped playing it for another game that came out. I let Dan borrow it. I just got it back along with Red Faction. These two actually went together. If I put one solid night into both of these games, I could beat them. Maybe I should do that on the weekend, sometime in December though. Definitely not anytime soon. So these two hopefully won't stay on backlog for too long. Arkham City, you were amazing. I love you. But you came out way too close to Skyrim. I will go back and finish this one, obviously. This one's got a perfect score in my opinion. If I was still giving scores, this gets a perfect score just from what I played. And I have played the story mode now halfway through. Actually, no, more than halfway through. I'm almost done with the main campaign, so that one will get finished. Dark Souls, I'm going to be honest, probably won't finish this. Dan finished this, though, so at least we have one person at the site that we can say we have one person who beat Dark Souls. I don't believe any other website when they say they have someone who beat Dark Souls, so fuck you. You guys aren't real gamers anyways, so I know you didn't beat Dark Souls. I probably made it further than anybody in any other website has made it in Dark Souls that didn't get a review copy of the game. Thanks, Dan. You gave me some bragging rights right there. Someone at 9 Games beat it. What? What? Alright. Dan bought me this, but he forgot to bring it to me on my birthday, so I actually got it the same day that Skyrim came out. But I did pop on 3 hours of it, and this is hands down the best Sonic game ever made. Sonic Generations. I would definitely suggest people picking it up. Good thing about this is I shouldn't even have this in this video. This will not be on backlog. This is something me and my wife could play, or my wife and I could play, and it will get beat probably that way, probably with multiplayer with us handing back and forth. Metal Gear Solid Collection will stay on backlog probably forever. The only game I actually wanted in this was Sons of Liberty anyways, and I'm already halfway through. I do love Metal Gear. Sons of Liberty is my favorite game. This is going to piss people off really bad. I hate Snake Eater. Oh man, I hate it. You want to know why? Because I hate the 70s. I know Snake Eater takes place in the 60s, but it just reminds me of the 70s, you know, the 70s style movies, the music, everything. But Metal Gear Solid, as far as Snake Eater and Peace Walker go, you won't get played. You won't get played in this house, at least. And then my two biggest regrets of the year. Dead Space. I'm near the end of Dead Space, and I probably will never go back and finish it, because for some reason, that's what I do. I get really close to the end of the games, I stop playing them. But I was telling Dan, like, this is my biggest regret of not beating it this year, because I was so amped up for it, and it's definitely got some of the best what the fuck moments ever. You know what? I'm gonna go back and play this, because there's just so many intense parts. Like, if you play Dead Space, you know, like the whole first opening sequence was one of the best, most intense opening sequences ever. You're strapped in a straitjacket, and it's very real. You can die very quickly. You have to bolt, find your way out of there, no instruction, nothing. And then the tram part, when you crash, this is near the beginning, so this isn't spoiler. You crash in the tram, crash to a building, and you get stuck, and your leg gets wrapped up in a line, and you're hanging upside down, and hordes of enemies are coming at you. You got to shoot them off upside down. Like, that's insane. That's insane. I need to go back and play that game. And then Shadows of the Damned. Shadows of the Damned also had one of the best, craziest boss fights. I believe I'm halfway through this game. I haven't cheated and like looked online or anything, but it's made by 3 of my favorite people. Okay, Suda51, the guy who made Resident Evil. What's his name? Oh, it's right down here. Shinji Mikami. I might have butchered his name. Sorry. And then Akira Yamawaka, whatever. I'm friends with Akira and Suda51 on Facebook, and I apologize. I have not beat your game. So I'm not going to post this on your walls like I posted other stuff because I don't want you to see this video. But I'm an advocate to tell people, like, Suda51 is like such a genius mind and nobody buys his games. So I buy all of his games and I beat all of his games except for Shadow of the Damned, and I feel like a dick because I'm suggesting people to go buy the game and I haven't even fully played it yet. So it sucks. But the game itself is great, and I never got around to doing a review for it, and that's generally how I've been pushing myself to actually play games. So almost all these games I have not given you a review for, except for Dead Space, because I got more than halfway. That's how I've been doing reviews, by the way. Get halfway through a game, review it. But, yeah. Those are my backlog games. It's ridiculous, I know, right? That's what happens when you start a website, and I learned that the hard way, by the way. You get a lot more backlog games than you'd think. That's it. Because I could have been playing a game right now while I was making this video. But thank you guys for watching. If you have any suggestions, maybe I'd do a contest or whatever and give some of these games away because they're not gonna go anywhere in my house. But yeah. And if there's any backlog games in there that I said I'm not gonna play, like I totally disregard them and you played them and they were great, let me know. I'll go back and play them, or at least I'll try. But as for now, everybody knows that Skyrim's going to dominate. Thank you guys for watching.